Hello, my loves. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. I hope that you're having a beautiful and an amazing day. This is a timeless collective reading for the sign of Taurus. I see Don Juan here and Rebel. Some people are going to be using romance and attraction, seduction even, for their own private agendas. But on the flip side, some of you, your energy may come off almost like a Don Juan, as in your energy is very seductive. A lot of you who are beings of light, you're gonna find that a lot of people are extremely drawn to you at this time, because these individuals who are lacking a sense of self, they want to feed off of the people who understand who they are, who understand their purpose. You're gonna have people who just cannot get enough of you. And you need to be discerning, because some of them, they love you, and some people are lusting after you for, like I said, their own private agendas. They don't have good intentions. You have Rebel here. Some of you, like I said, you're going to be seen as a rebel. And there's nothing wrong with you challenging the status quo or challenging authority for the sake of you making these drastic changes in your life. But you have to know that you're facing a lot of people who reject all authority. And they're going to reject you and cause issues, obstacles, and challenges for you when you put a boundary, okay? Because you may be a visionary. Maybe you're a seer, okay? You're able to see what others can't see just yet. Some of you are very strong psychics, or you're clairvoyant, you know, you have prophetic gifts or whatever, but you're able to see into the future and look at a bigger picture that a lot of people, they just can't see, and therefore they lack understanding. So they're gonna constantly try to shoot down your dreams and visions in an effort to create some type of safety net or security blanket or comfort zone for themselves. That this comfort zone is being ripped away from a lot of people who are refusing to change. So just be prepared now. You have student here. Be prepared for a lot of students to become the teacher. Be prepared also to continue to learn. Although you may be a visionary and you were born a magical child, you were born as the golden child, you are that pioneer, that generational curse breaker, and you have the potential to see the sacred beauty in all things because you have access to sacred wisdom and knowledge. You have to know that you're still going to be surrounded by a lot of people who are pessimistic. They don't believe in blessings, miracles, or being positive or optimistic. They fall victim to depression and negativity because they don't want to grow, or they simply don't know how to grow. A lot of it is stubbornness, and it's an unwillingness to grow. They're not willing to be a student who will learn to do life differently. It's a lot of arrogant, rebellious, egotistical type of energy that is coming to the forefront right now, and it's going to attack you. So you need to be very mindful and careful of what you allow into your space. A lot of people are going to be telling a lot of stories, a lot of lies. Even when you have the most positive story to tell, you're gonna have people, possibly even companions, who are addicted to trying to destroy your life. Addict, destroyer, and companion is here, who are going to make up lies to try and harm you, or to put a stop or just sabotage your future in some way. So as you are preparing for a new life, you're gonna have to see that a lot of people are trying to destroy you. They want to destroy your dreams, your visions, and whatever potential you have. These are people who lack integrity and honesty. They're two-faced. They're hypocrites. Like they constantly do things to lie with bad motives to fit whatever their agenda is at the time. And if you're coming along and you're choosing to go against what most people do to continue living your set apart life, it's a problem for most people. You have here hermit, mother, bully, martyr, Midas, miser, guide, mentor, and prostitute. These are all the cards that fell out, so I'm just reading what fell out. Hermit is here. You may be feeling like right now, like you want to seek some type of solitude, to be very intentional about your life, going within, focusing on your soul purpose and being creative. You have other people. This is just a lot of light versus dark. Some people are constantly withdrawing from society because of their fear of judgment of others. That's what the card said. There's a difference in isolating yourself for self-growth and development and isolating yourself because you are afraid of growth. Because to go out in the world and encounter people who are all gonna pretty much be a mirror to you will most likely mean that you have to make changes. You have here mother. So this is about you nurturing yourself, going within on your soul journey, ascending, growing, evolving, nurturing yourself, expressing and accepting unconditional love, enjoying what life gives you, and being optimistic and positive about what you can give to life. Some people are going to have mother figures, whether it's your mother, the mother of your children, an in-law, mother figures, a grandmother, whomever. These individuals who are very smothering to their children, they instill a lot of guilt in their children who become independent because they're codependent. They're addicted to pretty much trying to dictate and control the life of someone else because they're unable to control their life. These individuals become like bullies. This could be people in your workplace, your friend group, family, whomever. Individuals right now are reflecting a lot, and with this new age, new order, new energy, people can't help but to reflect on who they were in the past. And you're gonna notice that a lot of people are very upset with themselves and the choices and the decisions that they've made. And with this masculine energy, you're gonna experience a lot of aggression, a lot of projection from people. You're gonna really have to protect yourself right now. Because I went out today and it's almost like daggers are being thrown at me. And I'm not saying a single word to anybody. You can just, the tension in the air, it's a lot. It's really heavy. And then you have here Martyr and Midas and the Miser. Again, a lot of people right now, it's becoming clear what people are, like what their true purpose or their intentions are. Some people are just addicted to self-pity. Even in the spiritual community, some people start their journey of helping other people because they've been through something, but they haven't come out of the victim mode or mentality. They're constantly going on and on and on about abuse, and there's no sign of change or progression. There's no like transmutation of energy. You have some people who, even as spiritualists, they're doing things only for money. They're leading the masses astray just for money. People are going to great lengths and depths at this time to gain prosperity. You guys see inflation that's happening. People now are spreading all kind of lies and tales and forming all types of alliances with things that are very dark for worldly things. And here you are, most likely someone who wants to be a guide and a mentor, but you're surrounded by people who carry this prostitute archetype, the type of people who they place their material considerations and their security above being authentic and walking in their truth and having some type of dignity and self-empowerment. You're not selling your soul to gain anything. Some of you, unfortunately, the people that you've seen as mentors, they're misers. They're bullies. They will abandon you. They will either smother you to try and dictate and control what you do, or they will abandon you because they don't want to see you have this spirit where you are empowered. So I have this book, which I love, and I try to read it every year, if not a few times a year. But it's the 7 Spiritual Laws of Success. And I'm just going to read this. It says, the 6th spiritual law of success is the law of detachment. The law of detachment says that in order to acquire anything in the physical universe, you have to relinquish your attachment to it. This doesn't mean you give up the intention to create your desire. You don't give up the intention and you don't give up the desire. You give up your attachment to the result. This is a very powerful thing to do. The moment you relinquish your attachment to the result, combining one pointed intention with detachment at the same time, you will have that which you desire. Anything you want can be acquired through detachment, because detachment is based on the unquestioning belief in the power of your true self. Attachment, on the other hand, is based on fear and insecurity. And the need for security is based on not knowing the true self. The source of wealth, of abundance, or of anything in the physical world is the self. It is the consciousness that knows how to fulfill every need. Everything else is a symbol. Cars, houses, banknotes, clothes, airplanes. Symbols are transitory. They come and go. Chasing symbols is like settling for the map instead of the territory. It creates anxiety. It ends up making you feel hollow and empty inside because you exchange yourself for the symbols of yourself. Attachment comes from poverty consciousness because attachment is always to symbols. Detachment is synonymous with wealth consciousness because with detachment there is freedom to create. Only from detached involvement can one have joy and laughter. Then the symbols of wealth are created spontaneously and effortlessly. Without detachment, we are prisoners of helplessness, hopelessness, mundane needs, trivial concerns, quiet desperation, and seriousness. The distinctive features of everyday mediocre existence and poverty consciousness. There's much more to this chapter, but again, what this is saying is with the energies now, those people who have no sense of self are trying to attach themselves to the idea of what they want to represent. People who have been living for so long, putting up a facade of who they are, the masks are falling off and they're being forced to be who they truly are, and they don't like it. Being real, truthful, authentic is too much of a burden for a lot of people. And so now they're scrambling at the end and they're trying now to even attach them. Everybody wants to be seen as good and great, right? The light ones out here who are good and great, you have these other energies now, they want to attach to you because you're the symbol. You're the symbol of what wealth is. You're the symbol of love. You're the symbol of the good life. So they want to attach themselves to you. You have to practice the law of detachment and understanding that you are not like some of these people. No matter how close they are to you, no matter how much history you have, you're not like them. You're not like-minded people. And this is, again, it's going to bother a lot of people, but it's the truth. Wealth consciousness and poverty consciousness is very different. I mean, it's a choice. Like that just said though, when you are detached, it gives you the freedom to create. I just talked about this in the reading yesterday. All of this outdated conditioning and beliefs is always keeping people in a cycle of thinking you have to do things a certain way. And many people are realizing that they've been doing things a certain way for decades and it's not working for them. They still don't have anything that they want, that they need, or that they truly desire. But yet, when you go out and you decide to do something different, you're radical, you're the rebel, which is good. Be the pioneer, be the trailblazer, the trendsetter. But a lot of these energies that want people to stay stuck because they're stuck, they're going to have a huge problem with you. And you have to understand that as these people try to suffocate you with these outdated beliefs and thinking, you're going to really have to fight to stay out of the trench that you just dug yourself out of. Because I'm seeing it energetically. Like people are trying very hard to keep certain people stuck and stagnant. They do not want you to move forward. They do not want you to see the truth. But it's very interesting how they don't want you to progress, because for them, if they could take on your persona, your thoughts, your beliefs, or what you symbolize and represent, it's forward movement for them. But they don't understand that it's time for you to elevate even more. A lot of people just have a problem with the fact that you're progressing at a rapid rate and it's exceeding them. That doesn't mean that you're better than anybody. I'm not saying that. But your level of consciousness and self-awareness is changing so rapidly that people who typically try to hold you back or push you down, they're having a difficult time with stopping and blocking you. And it's really causing a lot of aggravation for them. So at this time, you're going to experience a lot of masculine, aggressive energy. You're going to find yourself wanting to detach. People are going to detach from you. This is a natural occurrence that a lot of people, if they learn the importance of surrendering, you can get through these energetic shifts without so many obstacles and challenges along the way. This is what's necessary for people to go into the next season with a clear mind of what you're meant to actually create. What are you trying to manifest? What do you need to leave behind? You're going into another spiritual battle. Spiritual warfare is about to be very heavy. I'm telling you now. You've been warned for sure. And this is going to be a very heavy one here. I can feel it because of the blessings and the good things that are coming in this next season. The enemy does not want you to think clearly. The enemy does not want you to detach. People are going to be completely obsessed with your energy right now because you're in an energy of being fertile and abundant and you're manifesting. The people right now who have not done what they were supposed to do, they can't manifest. They're stuck. They're stagnant. And they're trying to attach themselves to anything that's moving. They want movement. They need to get some kind of movement and momentum, and they're struggling. But as I always say, where the mind goes, the body follows. People who refuse to change their mindset, they're not going anywhere fast. They're sitting still. They're still angry. They're still having obstacles, challenges. They're still sad. They're still mad. They're still. You cannot let this stop you in this season. Like, to me, this is very serious because I can see the attack on our community of those who are divine and chosen. You have to be willing to detach. You have to be very focused and intentional about serving in your purpose. But to serve in your purpose, and especially to serve people, you must first understand the importance of serving yourself. Some people are so codependent and afraid to do the healing work, they don't serve themselves. They're just not people of service. That's the problem. They take constantly. Four of Pentacles. They hold back. They take. They want to take something from another person to gain something, typically. Six of Cups, Five of Pentacles. These are those energies of people since childhood. There's been some type of feeling of abandonment, rejection, or poverty consciousness, where these individuals, typically many of them, the King of Pentacles, they possibly have, like the book said, the symbols, the worldly things, but spiritually they're bankrupt. You're gonna have to now go and create a spiritual restraining orders with these people. They're gonna have to really back up and give you 50 feet while you get on the good foot to go on where you're supposed to go. And this requires that you rest, you retreat, and you walk away. I can't make it up. The Four of Swords, Eight of Cups. You need to rejuvenate. You need to reset. So when these people are constantly trying to force you into connections and contracts, you're going to have to really refrain. It's very difficult for a lot of people who have been rejected, who are empaths and have sympathy and empathy for people, to reject them. But in this season, you need to get more comfortable with rejecting people. You're going to have to give out those restraining orders because the wheel is turning for you. And the deception, the lies, the schemes, and the scams of people who have been around you, you're going to have to see it for what it truly is. Ace of Wands. There's a passionate new beginning that's coming, but it requires that you walk away from the people who lie to you and the lies that you tell yourself about the people who lie to you. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. This passionate new beginning leads you to legacy. The Ten of Pentacles. Something you can be passionate about. Yeah, Three of Wands. This is what's coming in, what you manifested, because you're deciding now to accept the judgment. You're deciding to grow, to heal, to ascend, and to evolve. You're coming out of your body. You're allowing your more spiritual body to come out and be what serves you and serves humanity. You're not connected to these worldly things. You've elevated. And this has a lot of people confused because they're like, oh wow, you're really an angel? You're really an earth angel? You really are an alchemist? You really know how to temper energy? You really believe in divine timing? You really know how to be patient? You really know how to detach? Wow, where did you learn that? So you don't do magic is what they're saying. Oh, so you're not into black magic? You're actually divine? How? Because this is you wearing your authenticity. This is you not hiding your wings anymore. Be authentic. Do not be afraid to live a set apart life. Be passionate, enthusiastic, optimistic about your victory and success, because this is where you're going. You're moving forward. You're already in motion and you're gaining even more momentum. You're going towards your actual soul family and tribe here, where you will celebrate and be celebrated. The Four of Wands out here and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Partnerships in work, career, finances, family, divine, partnerships, new companions, friends, whatever. But it's like you have to make it a point now to take action to come out of this stuck, stagnant, complacent energy, whether you're putting yourself in it or allowing other people to put you in it because of this saboteur-like energy. And you're going to have to just trust your intuition, but most importantly, protect yourself from these psychic attacks because they are coming. People are about to try and attack you in every way possible because all of this happiness that you have, this wish fulfillment, this closeness that you have with your higher self and with the Most High, to see how you are loved while other people are experiencing so much disappointment. It's killing them It's killing them softly. They don't know how to handle it. How is it that you're happy? And the Divine Masculine Collective is also going through a transformation. A lot of you didn't think that your masculine would ever show up. And this may not be a past person. It could be someone brand new. You've been waiting on this masculine energy to appear in the 3D, and it's coming. You may not see it coming, but it's coming. I can tell you it's coming. The person that's going to take a leap of faith with you, the person that's a part of this new change in energy, it's very difficult for you to see this because of the doom and gloom and the Ten of Swords energy here. The deception, the betrayal, the heartache, the pain, and all of that. But Spirit is saying you're going to have to walk by faith and not by sight. You're an earth angel, right? So you should believe in not just blessings, but actual miracles. King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, these masculines who have been confused about their soulmates, twin flames, their divine counterparts, they're seeing now that maybe they took the wrong road at some point and it left you very wounded and confused. You're receiving apologies and offers. You may be, skeptical and hesitant to move forward with some of them. But for the most part, you're going to be liberated, very grounded and stable, despite all of the conflict going on around you. There's a lot of competition, jealousy, envy, narcissistic abuse, and other things happening. That's why this awakening is teaching you how to stand tall and embrace your dark and your light side, but be very balanced and tempered in this energy. You cannot let these people, places, things, or situations get the best of you. Yes. Mental strength. Having courage to fight through this. This is the piece that a lot of people have been missing on their journey. This understanding. And that's what has perhaps prevented you from moving on a peaceful, calmer waters. You cannot be too emotionally invested. A lot of people think that when you're spiritual or you're an empath, that means that you have to be so emotionally invested. No, it's okay for you to detach. Please detach, so that these towers can happen that will allow you to go into union with yourself and with other people. But if you notice in this card, you're going to be going into union with people who are different from you, but they complement you and you complement them. You have to get comfortable with learning things from different people. Once again, people are going to say that you're crazy because you're being a rebel, but you're like an avenger angel, or you're connecting with people who have that type of archetype, that type people who they will fight for what they truly believe in, people who will protect you and themselves against these shapeshifters. You're going to encounter shapeshifters and priests. Some of these priests, some of these shapeshifters are good, some of them are bad. You have some priests and high priestesses who are shapeshifters, and they're doing good work. I just said yesterday, you have to learn to stop thinking that karma always means good or bad. These are simply experiences right now that are testing your discernment. Gossip and alchemist, exorcist and vampire. I feel like a lot of people are going to be gossiping, or just speaking out about how you are transforming yourself and the work that you're going to be doing for the Most High and just for the collective, by actually getting rid of a lot of these vampires, these energy vampires and shapeshifters. They are shaking in their boots because they know that their time is up. Like I said, those who thought it was okay for them to play God, to judge and try to condemn you and crucify you, they now have to walk their own journey, and it's full of shame. They cannot stand the heat. They can't. But I feel like there's good things coming for you because you've become awakened. So yes, you will receive equal give and take. You will receive, like I said yesterday, your portion. Everyone will. There's going to be a handout of karma. And it just depends on what you put out, what you receive. I feel like a lot of people who have done good work, they're receiving great things right now. People who have lessons to learn, they're experiencing challenges. And those things will be presented to you until you learn the lesson. That's the reason why we're presented with issues, obstacles, and challenges, because just like it's an experience that's meant to teach you something. You will always be the student until you're in a position to actually be the teacher. You can't be the teacher until you learn and you actually master the lesson. A lot of people have gambled a lot. They were relying on luck, lies, excuses, gossip, slander, other things that were not of the light, when all you had was struggle and intuition to guide you. And of course, God, your spiritual team. A lot of people, they received everything that they have from manipulation. And now that the manipulation isn't working, it's like they're stuck. They now are a slave to whatever they were worshiping to gain whatever they thought was the treasure. It was really trash. When you were focused on giving, even when you didn't have much to give, they were focused on trying to steal things from people. Everyone has to pay what they weigh right now. But I just can tell this is a late night reading. There is a spiritual battle coming before this next level up. It's another one. It doesn't have to be long if you go into it with the right mindset. You see what's happening. How are you going to handle it? Or are you going to stay in this battle, this ongoing battle? Wow. The card that came out is boundaries. I cannot make it up. Boundaries, card number 12. Here you have assessing. You're going to have to look out. Like I said, walk by faith and not by sight. And then here you have power. Wow. And peace. New moon beginnings. Realization. Self-love. And the unexpected happens after a great period of test, trials, tribulations, and a lot of patience. You're going to have to learn how to trust not just other people, but yourself in order for you to receive this masculine energy. This masculine energy doesn't have to be another person. This could be you balancing your own masculine energy. But for many of you, there is a masculine energy that you are attracting that is being granted to you because of all of your resilience and the fact that you've been discerning. You've passed some type of test here. You have resistance and resilience out here in action. You are resisting things that are of a lower vibration, or you need to. And continue to be steadfast and resilient, and you will actually have these good things to manifest in your life. This masculine energy. Masculine energy is power, it's authority, it's logic, it's structure. It's structure. Those are all things that allow you to create abundance for yourself. Power. You have power and peace. That's what's coming in this new beginning. Peace and power. But this requires your masculine energy. And the masculine typically is logical and detached, right? Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Men are typically able to compartmentalize things. They can detach. No matter if you're male or female, you may want to practice that in this season. Resist the urge to react and respond to things that require an emotional response or reaction, especially when you're dealing with energy vampires. That's just another way for them to feed off of your energy. A lot of people are, like I said, realizing that you have a self-love about yourself, especially if you are encountering these Don Juan type of energies, people who are coming towards you and they don't have good intentions. They're going to be very shocked to see how your self-love, like how deep that truly runs. The fact that you're willing to wait on the real deal. You're not settling for less. No matter how the attraction, the chemistry, or how much history you have with the person, or whether or not they're your best friend, family member, whomever, you're putting up boundaries because you have to be intentional. Because everything that's happening now with you is bigger than you. Here we have the Magician. Let's just get the last few messages. Spiritual restraining orders. I'm hearing Destiny's Child so good. And even the name Destiny's Child. A lot of you are the child of destiny. But the song's so good. And this is for the haters who said we wouldn't make it, you know. Now we're going platinum and now they can't take it. I'm doing so good, so good. A lot of people, they just don't understand, like, how are you surviving? Because for these spiritual tests and battles, they're failing, or they're barely passing. You're passing with flying colors. They don't understand. Why are they struggling? It's because you lived your entire life lying, cheating, scheming, scamming, manipulating, gossiping, slandering, assassinating the character of other people. It's difficult now because we're moving into a time where that's not working. God has said enough is enough. You do it the right way, or there will be no way for you. It's a card that fell. And the card that fell is the Ace of Pentacles. Told you. Success, happiness, blessings, abundance, prosperity, security, investments. Your savings account is going to increase. Your stability is going to improve. Ace of Pentacles is big offers, especially in your work, your career, finances, new businesses. Could be romantic offers that turn into stability and security. Maybe you're marrying into family. Okay. I said marrying into family. You may meet the person though that you will start a family with, or you may marry into a family that, you know, they have wealth. A lot of people are breaking the generational curse of poverty. Two of Swords. Stalemate energy is being cleared out. Information overload, analysis paralysis, this feeling insecure about moving forward, also letting go of a lot of the guilt that people will try to project onto you because you're choosing to be very rigid in your stance to not accept things that don't serve you. You're going to really have to stand your ground right now, because I just feel a lot of tension of these spiritual bullies, like the spiritual bullies who have been operating for so long off of your energy. Even without you doing much, energetically those ties are being cut and severed, and so people now they're acting out. They don't know. They're like, well, what are you doing? A lot of people are going to accuse you of manipulation and even magic because they think that you're doing cord cutting and all kinds of. No, it's cosmically we are all being forced to align. Whatever you're charging up off of that's not for you will be banned. You can't just keep going to earth angels, divine beings, divine feminine, masculine, or whomever, and charge up off of their energy and then go out and raise hell. Like, no, that's not gonna work anymore. And the people that have been doing that, they're like, well, why? They're upset about it. They're upset that their cheat codes aren't working anymore. They have to actually win the game fair and square. A lot of the masculines who have wanted to be with divine feminines, in the reading yesterday, I heard spiritual dowry, like they have to really pay the cost to be the boss. Like, you don't just get a divine feminine just because. Like, no, you have to put in the work. For people who have put in, anybody that's in your life, in your circle, they have to put in the work. They have to actually heal, grow, and evolve. And I can see how it is very aggravating and even hurtful for some people around you, because it's like it's all hands off. You cannot walk these people through this next wave of their journey. They have to actually learn the lesson. It truly is the survival of the fittest. Like, if you don't want to do the work. And honestly, I feel like it's very obvious right now who's doing the work and who's not. There's so much good energy out here. You should for sure be moving forward right now. Don't pay attention to what's happening in the news and the world news and all of that. Those people individually who have that connection with source, their higher self, they're manifesting like crazy right now. It's what your mind is focused on. I really believe that. Four of Pentacles, King of Swords. Again, some people, they refuse to detach. The Four of Pentacles is holding on to something, being possessive, being afraid of loss, is penny pinching, being very guarded, like hoarding something. Like, this is hoarding, holding on to mindsets and outdated beliefs, and trying to figure out, well, why is nothing coming to me? You don't have an opening or any kind of space to receive it. Not to mention the fact that a lot of people refuse to let go of being so manipulative. The King of Swords is here. This is about being logical and analytical, structured, but some people have lacked self-discipline and ethics and morals. And now they're at a crossroads. Two of Swords, dealing with all of this mental anguish because of their stalemate situations and the indecision, but they're in denial about the fact that they refuse to let go of the very thing or the mindset that's causing them to have hardship, loss, poverty, and struggle. The Magician. And quite frankly, the Magician is here, and the Devil. A lot of people Their magic and manipulation is just backfiring. Just in all honesty. Like I said, everybody, you pay what you weigh and you get out what you put in. If you've been manifesting good things for the right reasons and with pure intentions, you're receiving greatness. If you've manifested everything with the mindset of being manipulative and possessive and being controlling, you're experiencing restrictions now, because everybody is going to be made to be very uncomfortable until they decide to get out of their own danger zone. Some people have gotten comfortable in a danger zone. And it's like, well, Spirit is like, well, now I'm just going to have to start blowing stuff up for you to realize that you need to get in the chariot and move. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Do you want your destiny or no? Are you willing to learn the life lessons or no? The Wheel of Fortune. Something is fated, change is happening. But it requires that people walk away. 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. When will you get out of your own mind and go towards the light, the sun? This could be you or people that you're dealing with. Some people, I'm telling you, like the chariot is here. Spirit is like, okay, let's go. Can you leave your abandonment problems and all of your disappointments and your pessimism behind? Can you stop being manipulative? Can you stop being two-faced? Can you stop doing black magic? Can you stop doing that and let me take you to a better place? Some people, they're just like, Queen of Wands in the reverse. These cards aren't even in the reverse. You can see none of them are in the reverse. I don't know. Queen of Wands in the, some people just like, no. They just cannot stop being hellish, chaotic, drama-filled. They can't stop it. They cannot stop doing black magic. They can't stop operating out of fear. And some people don't even realize, like I said, that they're doing that. It's the stuff that they say and they do. It's just like them being a witch. A dark witch at that. Their thoughts, the words that they say, the things that they engage in. It's manifesting darkness. And they don't even recognize it. That's the worst part. A lot of people, they cannot recognize that they misjudge themselves and their logic is so far-fetched and off that it's creating nothing but chaos in their life, and they still think that they shouldn't be experiencing loss, or they don't understand why resources, 5 of Pentacles, is happening. There's a lack of resources. It's because you're not going to keep winning by being a gambler. You have, it says, the person causing you negativity is a fire sign. Wow, that's funny. Considering the Queen of Wands came out in the reverse. Some of you, this is for sure a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, though. They could have that anywhere in their chart. It says white sage. So you may want to really focus on prayer, meditation, protecting yourself, cleansing your body, your home, your mind, whatever, to just keep these evil spirits off of you. It says your closest friends hold grudges against you. Low self-esteem. Their envy and inferior towards you stems from deep-rooted childhood wounds. So some of you definitely, you just have a person that has extremely low self-esteem, very narcissistic. They want to be like you in some way. Wow. Says you have a family generational curse. So some of you, you're dealing with people in your life now that are the symbols, we should say. They're pretty much part of your blueprint of your life. Like, you have to tackle this before you can go to the next level. And this could be due to some type of beliefs within your family, or some kind of hex or curse that was placed on your family in the past, or someone in your family may have hexed or cursed somebody else in the past. You have here business rival. Someone can't stand your grind and hustle. We did have the Ace of Pentacles earlier. So yeah, especially if you're in this masculine energy where you're detaching and you're focusing on your money and building more success for yourself, you have some people who are very upset about that, and they're sending you dark spirits and demons to work against you, to trick you, okay? And again, be very discerning, because sometimes a lot of things, they don't appear like, they don't look like it's not as it seems. Make sure that when you're creating these boundaries that you have a very sane and sound mind, because a lot of these spirits are very tricky, and it'll have you attacking people, verbally, or cutting people out of your life and doing things that actually aren't in alignment with your higher self, just to trick you so that you will fail your test. But it says here, yeah, karma's a B. The evil eye they sent your way has backfired, and you have your energy vampire. So someone here who is excessively demanding your attention and your emotional support, they're being blocked, because this person is constantly trying to tap into your sacral chakra. They want to figure out how to drain your energy for their own abundance. They want the type of friendships or the connections that you have. They want your creativity. Okay, they're trying to affect your fertility. They don't like the fact that you're free, that maybe you are very motivated in life right now, or you're a motivation to other people. The sacral chakra is also about like your passion, your pleasure, sexuality, just how you manifest and create. This is somebody that wants to be just like you. They want to be like you. They want to do everything that you do and be just like you. Very copycat energy. Someone that's codependent and obsessed. Judging your family background and culture. So this is a type of person here who wants to judge people's family and background and culture constantly. They could be doing this to you or to someone else, and it's just not good, because this is somebody here who's constantly trying to dig up dirt, hoping that they can dig up something about you to use later. I've talked a lot about this too. For some of you, this is even people doing this, like people who are connecting with you. They have friends and family that are trying to dig up dirt about you to try and, slander your name or ruin friendships and connections. Or you have people in your life who are trying to dig up dirt on you to use against you with people, because it's all in an effort to just sabotage whatever good you have. This could be an ex-friend or a family member that you're no longer really close to or in contact or communication with. They're still holding a grudge about something that happened that probably means absolutely nothing to you. But be very careful in these situations, as I said before, not to react and respond. Don't let these people make you act out of character, because they really want to see you irrational and extremely emotional and going through these mood swings. Yeah, just so that they can put negative thoughts in your head. You may want to do like a return to sender protection ritual, this says. People want you to think that, life is so bad and you're never going to have anything good or have anyone that cares about you, or, you'll never be successful or whatever. You should just play the Destiny's Child song, So Good, So Good. And here's the pyrite. Okay. That's a great crystal. It says it helps shield you from the harmful effects that technology can have on the mind and body. That's another thing too. You guys, be very careful of what you are consuming. I keep saying there is no veil. Even what you listen to, what you watch on television, everything, these different spirits, I really feel like some of the spirits of some of these characters on TV and stuff like that, these spirits are coming through these black screens, and they're being invited into a lot of people's homes. There's a lot of really strange and wicked things that's happening, and it's because a lot of people keep portals open to dark things, and they don't realize that because their mind is aligning with those things, that they're manifesting that into their actual reality. Be careful of what you watch on TV and the music that you listen to and the people that you listen to, especially. You just got to protect your energy at this time. It's a lot going on. It really is. It says hating on your successful life choices. There's just jealousy and envy. It says get a dream catcher to hang over your bed. And someone here is doing things possibly to cause family and friends to be mean and cold towards you. This is what energy vampires like to do. They want to isolate you from other people so that you will call on them, contact them, or depend on them, or they can get you cornered somewhere to spiritually bully you and manipulate you and drain you of your energy. Yeah, a stalker here on social media, spying on your social media. Somebody could be trying to send attacks to your house, causing different things to happen in your home with like your plumbing, your wiring. You could be experiencing broken windows, different noises in the house, seeing dark shadow figures in your home. For some of you, if this somebody could be trying to send this to you, you definitely could be protected. But if they're sending this to you, it's going back to them. So if they're sending something that they want to haunt you or scare you, it's going back to them. This is someone here who always wants to argue their point. They're never considerate of your point of view. For some of you, it's your significant other, or maybe it's an ex, or it's the significant other or the ex of someone that you're connected to that's doing this. Yeah, someone here is for sure doing black magic or some type of juju on you. Yeah, all up in your business. Getting tarot readings on you, trying to block your solar plexus chakra. This is someone who has a blocked solar plexus. And possibly a blocked sacral chakra too. That's why they keep on trying to tap into your energy. This could be a reader that's doing this, or someone who reads tarot, or they're actually going to pay to get tarot readings on you because they're wanting to know what exactly are you planning to do. They want to know, why do people respect you? This is someone who, you know, has a lot of issues with confidence and courage. They don't have any kind of power. They don't really have a lot of pride in themselves or respect. They lack the willpower and the determination to do things. So this person, they're hating on you in any type of romantic relationship that you have and your creative ideas, because they're just, I don't know, like, it's a struggle. They're blocked. This person is blocked. Sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, energy vampire. This person, they're not able to feed off of anybody right now. So if they're not able to feed off of some type of energetic supply, whether it's you or someone else, they're suffering. They're at a loss right now. Someone very low self-esteem. They're stalking you. This person could have a cursed bloodline. Fire sign was the only thing that fire sign came out. This person is stalking you, constantly trying to dig up information, constantly getting readings on you. Like, oh my goodness. This person is obsessed. Or people, because for some of you, it's multiple people. But, I don't know. This is just a warning message. I mean, there's really nothing that you can do about what other people do to you. It's just how you choose to react and respond. And I feel like you should kill a lot of these people with silence and kindness. I feel like silence speaks a million words, and kindness always goes a very long way. I just wouldn't participate in whatever this is, because somebody is purposely trying to get you completely out of character, so that they can say, I told you so, or so that they can try to ruin a brand new beginning for you. Whatever this is, it is absolutely a planned attack. Someone has thought about this long and hard. So, you need to make sure that you're trying to stay several steps ahead of whatever this is. Yeah, by practicing a lot of self-love and giving back, that's going to continue to raise your vibration. It says, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So like I said, creating boundaries. Creating boundaries is absolutely a form of self-love. You understanding that certain things are not good for your peace of mind. And if it's not good for your peace of mind, that means it's going to affect your health and everything else. It's going to block your creativity, your chakras, your energy, just your overall flow. So learning how to say no is important. And don't be afraid to give back, you know. Sometimes if you feel like you don't have enough, that's the perfect time to go out and give back, because you'll see that you actually have much more than most people. It says light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You are a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Did I tell you guys, some of you right now, you're going to notice that there's a lot of obsessive energy. It's because you're shining so bright right now. Because you've made good choices. You've planted good seeds. You're experiencing an amazing harvest, and it's going to keep getting better and better. This is perpetual. Like, you're not in a bad karmic cycle. You're in a cycle of good fortune. It says, when you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. And that's the thing. A lot of people, they don't understand how to take constructive criticism. And for those people, you have to release them. Because like this says, taking responsibility for your own life, that's where you gain that self-awareness. And with self-awareness, you understand what you need for more self-love. And that's what allows you to really, just level up. So we have here nature, dream talk, and new beginnings. This is a time to absorb the healing properties that nature has to offer. Your mind, body, and soul need nourishment, energy, revitalization, and strength. Nature has much to offer, so take this time to connect and spend some quality time outdoors. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. And lastly, you have new beginnings. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving, and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. And so because life is nudging you forward, moving you in a new direction, in this season you have to practice the law of attachment, and you cannot be willing to conform. It does not matter who tries to make you conform. You're going to have to be that radical, rebellious, like Aquarius. You may not have Aquarius anywhere in your chart, but really take in this energy. March to the beat of your own drum. Nobody knows your destiny and your path. God is not giving anybody dreams about your life but you. It does not matter how many readings or how these people try to tap into your energy. They will never know exactly what has been written for you, okay? So continue to just be strong, but you guys, you just need to know that there is a huge spiritual battle coming with these empaths, the narcissists, like the energy vampires. They are very upset because Aquarius energy right now is going to force detachment. It's going to force for cords to be severed. It's going to force the ending of contracts. Some people really thought that Mercury retrograde and, last year that they were going to keep these cycles open. No, everybody's in for a very rude awakening right now. Like, people who thought, yeah, I'm going to get through 2023 and still use a cheat code, everything is about to be shut down. And I do mean everything. None of the cheat codes are going to work. All access is going to be denied. So don't be afraid to go ahead now and start filing for your spiritual restraining orders. Because when access is denied, people are going to act a fool. They're not going to be able to get a hit of anything good anymore. Okay, so that's the energy, you guys. It's heavy, but when you're aware, you just know how to move accordingly, I feel. Okay, so take this how it resonates, apply it to whatever, person, place, thing, or situation that it applies to. Please let me know how it resonates with you in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Remember, always go within so that you never go without. What breaks the heart is going to fix your vision. Don't be afraid of changes. And please, please protect your energy. Protect your energy. Detach, detach, detach. It is for your own protection. This is a season for you to reject other people for their protection and for your protection. The way your energy is vibrating at this time, if a person comes against you, spiritually, you can automatically, like your soul, your spirit is in defense mode right now. I tell people, for your own safety, you should just leave me alone. So just stop. So yeah, I hope that this helped. Be free, be liberated, because this mental imprisonment, it is going to end. Go ahead and surrender. Some of you definitely have a masculine energy that's coming in to help you. This is your own masculine, but some of you do have some caring connections coming in. There's going to be a transformation. All right. This is a whole nother story for some of you. You have there's a lot of masculines who are leaving karmic connections for good, and they're choosing to actually grow and ascend, and they're going to take this leap of faith with you. They're rushing in to give you that equal give and take, but it's because you're learning the importance of setting boundaries.